I stay on the women's second floor dorm. This is my badge I got when I first came in. It was 60 days ago. When I first came in, I was actually very, very high. It was my last time relapsing, and you know, I didn't even want to be here. I looked like hope just left. Being a kid was something that I didn't get to indulge in like everyone else. My parents were both addicted to crack cocaine, drug dealing, using drugs. It was the norm for us. I had my first child at age 15. From there on, I had 6 more kids. My ex-husband, we started selling crack cocaine together in January 16, 2010. We lost my son. I buried my last born child. And that's what made me hit the floor running. You know, that's when I turned my back to God and everybody, and I started using meth again, hardcore. I was out on the streets again by myself. There was no light in me, there was no life in me, there was no nothing. Ended up prostituting, just did what I had to do to survive in life. I went to jail, and the day I got out, I had just took an HIV test. About a week later, I called the county health department, and that's when she told me I had HIV and syphilis. I had no one to turn to. I was estranged from my kids at the time. I texted them and told them I had HIV. And my middle daughter, Mariah, she just calls me one day and says, "Mom, what are you doing?" She's like, "It's time for you to come off the streets." So she dropped me off on the doorsteps of URM.
A few years ago, we saw the necessity to resurrect a recovery program for ladies. And much like the men's Christian life discipleship program, Damascus Recovery comes with individual classes, special chapels, mental health counseling, medical clinic, legal clinic, getting rid of the legal issues that are weighing them down. It's a full process of working toward recovery.
And so this is a great opportunity, really an open door where God's saying, hey, I invite you to grow through this.
I've always convinced myself that I could do or stop drugs at any time, but the truth was I couldn't. This time is different. This time I've gotten the tools that I needed to stay off the drugs. These instructors, they take the time to break it down and teach to you why you got an addiction and how you stop it.
All right, love you.
I love you too.
Oh my gosh.
One of the lessons that I learned here at the mission is that you get out of it what you put into it. I've done my absolutely best to put my best foot forward, and as I continue to do that and give 110%, everything just seemed to roll into place after that. I just recently graduated, and it was the best experience ever. To be able to finally accomplish something, even though it was just my recovery. And I started getting my health in order. I started taking my medication for HIV. Medication has worked and I'm undetectable. You know, I got a completely second chance at life just out of nowhere.
So today you guys are witnessing a new thing for 3 ladies who are saying yes to Jesus, who have thought.
Today I'm getting baptized. I'm rededicating my life to the Lord.
It's been 13 years, and it's about time that I came home to God.
I was mad at God for a long time, you know, but He never forsake me. Every time I turned my back on Him, He would show His love even stronger. I was out there prostituting. I knew that God was with me. You know what I mean? Because things could have went so much worse than just getting HIV. I have a sound mind. After all these years, I still have my own mind.
So, based on your confession of faith, today we baptize you in the name of the Father, and in the Son, and in the Holy Spirit.
Baptism symbolizes a dying of the old flesh and a recreation of a new life. I didn't see no hope for a future before. I was either gonna die on the streets or I was gonna be killed on the streets as a drug-addicted prostitute. But now I can stand and say, no, that's not the same Iris anymore.